Man, I hope we ain't getting sued for this shit.
Are you ready? This is like the beat, like almost like the ghetto beat of like a, I don't know, like some thug music song or something. Be like, don't.
And the crew is back together.
Starting with the green belt.
I've almost got the white belt.
Yeah, what's the highest belt? I don't know what belt it is.
Black belt.
The black belt.
The black belt. They don't got nothing. I thought like the Power Rangers got like white belts and shit, don't they?
White belt is supposed to be when you first start.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hood News Media
proudly presents
Oh boy, what's going
Hood
on?
News
Oh my god.
You sound retarded.
Reviews.
It's like bad slow. Oh my god.
It shows that we back though.
Okay. What we back for though?
It ain't her stories. It ain't Bodega Sports.
Alright, so as a Cobra Kai section, let's just get straight to it.
To my right, it's the missing in action, getting her degree.
Yes.
Oh
Satisfaction.
my
Yes.
Ice Baby's back in the building.
Yes.
In the building.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
goodness. While I sip on some water.
How you been?
I've been good, man. You know, enjoying my little 2 weeks off before I go right back at it. So you know.
To my left is the man, the myth, the legend. This is some fucking shenanigans.
Shenanigans is what it
Shenanigans.
My guy, Ken Dawg.
is. Yeah.
Ken Dawg is in the building.
All right. Give it up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We're gonna pass the collection plate around second minute in this intro. Make sure you don't put no doggy bones or anything in there. Just
No.
cash.
No.
And last but not least, the man in the middle,
Oh my god.
your Render Watson.
Mr. Passport himself.
Yes, sir. International Lou in the building. BX Lou's here.
Woo!
Ice Baby don't clap for nobody, my nigga. She even clap for
goodness.
herself,
The
son.
bootleg intros.
Hey, we here, son. We doing movie review, hood reviews.
While you hear me sip on some water.
What we talking about?
Talking about Cobra Kai, baby.
Season 2 was amazing.
Cobra Kai never die.
I loved it.
Who's the master? This is my section where I'm like,
man.
who's the master in season 2?
Damn.
Who's the master?
Who stole the show in season 2?
That's basically what it is. Who's the master in season 2?
You gotta pick. There's so many people to pick from because there was so many things. So let's just start from the beginning.
All right, so I'll give you episode 1. What did you think about episode 1? How it started? Because season 1 ended with them going at it. Then when we say going at it, we're talking about Cobra Kai and the tournament, as expected, like we saw in the old Karate Kids, right?
Cobra Kai and my Miyagi Dojo.
And Cobra Kai was kind of trying to figure out if they want to be the old Cobra Kai or if they want to be a different Cobra Kai. Mm-hmm. And basically you saw the division because he almost had to hit. Well, he did hit the Miyagi Dojo kid when he was hurt.
Yeah.
No mercy.
No mercy.
No mercy, son.
So they still kept the no mercy,
But he did that on his own.
yes, not teacher and student, just a student doing it
Lawrence
on his own.
Lawrence didn't tell him to do it. He did it on his own.
So when it ended, you felt like they were gonna show Allie. They were gonna show the continuation.
Yep.
And there comes episode 1, changed the whole game up.
Yeah,
Yes.
they fucked us up, which was great.
So what do you think about episode 1?
Well, let's just go to Ice Baby. What do you think about episode 1?
Well, you know, I thought it
And
was...
spoilers, if you guys didn't know it was coming, spoilers is coming.
Yeah, we're going to have some spoilers here. I thought it was genius bringing back Kreese. I really didn't think about that, to be honest. Just bringing him back. It was good to just think it was just them two. But as the season went on, it was like, oh, look at this person. Oh, look at that person. And it was really good to kind of like relive that moment again. And it made you, and I love how they bring in the scenes from back in the days. And you millennials will know nothing about this and you won't have the appreciation that we do for this because y'all didn't grow up on this. But it was such an amazing season.
But now that you bring that point, if someone has never seen Karate Kid, because most of the younger generation have not seen Karate Kid. They've probably seen the Jaden Smith version, which is not the same thing.
Nope.
So if you haven't seen Karate Kid 1 and 2, forget the other ones, the bootleg shit, the 3, the girl, all that shit.
Yeah, nah, it's 1 and 2 and that's it.
1 and 2 with the, Mr. Miyagi and everything. What do you think? Do you think they would like or understand this whole Cobra Kai, or they'll just be like, what the hell is this shit?
For the nerds, and I say that respectfully,
the nerdies, as they call it,
they'll love that.
Yeah.
Because they're into that.
Yeah.
For someone who's really not like into the old school stuff like that, they'll look at it and be like, yo, this is corny.
Yeah. It could easily come off as being corny if you're not into it, if you weren't about that life back in the days, if it wasn't pop culture for you growing up, then you wouldn't understand.
So nostalgia wins in
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
In this one.
It's genius. Whoever had the idea to come in and out of old scenes to new scenes and make the old scenes relatable to the new scenes.
I love that.
It's amazing. He's a genius. He needs to get an award, an Academy Award, because you don't see that nowadays. All these things are so predictable nowadays. And I admit there's certain things
things that were predictable.
That are predictable, but it was predictable, but then what came afterwards was like...
Yeah, and I always say, there's no way they can make it unpredictable, because when you're trying to make things unpredictable for being unpredictable, you kind of fuck it up.
Yeah, you just gotta let it play.
And I like what she said about Martin Kreese coming and just kind of changing the dynamic of the relationship between two people that had so-called a misunderstanding, because it's basically a misunderstanding.
This is all a misunderstanding.
But now with Martin Kreese, he is not a misunderstanding. No. He does not
but it was just fucking genius to end season 1 with him coming through the dojo.
Yeah.
And just like with smoking the cigar in the dark mist, it was just...
So he's alive for the 5th time.
Yeah, like I didn't even know that he was just lying and he died.
He's a straight up
telling
liar.
Stories.
He's a manipulator, and he showed it even when it starts, when he's talking in the dojo. He has his backpack, and he knows every button to push to make sure that he gets in there in the job.
Yep.
That was one of the parts that was predictable.
Yeah.
But what came afterwards wasn't.
Yeah. Because the good thing too was, I like the fact that once he gets in, he doesn't play it the way you think he's gonna play it.
He plays his position.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. Like he's playing his position, and while nobody's looking, he's still playing his position.
Yep.
So he really played everybody.
He played everybody like a fiddle.
My big question is, when they show you Cobra Kai and its rejuvenation and it's coming back, but then they show you how the sensei pretty much, where was he? What was he doing for all these years? He don't know how to use the internet. My man,
I think he was just doing odd jobs.
He was doing odd jobs.
But you must have he never went on a computer. He don't know. Yo, he brought the laptop back.
But think about it. There's a lot of people that are his age even today that they can't relate.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's a lot of terminologies they have no idea what it means. He didn't know what ghosting means. He didn't know what a lot of things meant.
That's true.
And you know what? You can relate that to today.
Yep.
And they live in the offshoot town too, where if that town if it has 50,000 people, it has a lot.
Yeah. So
but also with the odd jobs, you could tell that he drinks a lot. So he must have been drinking.
Yeah.
He's a drinker.
And he's still stuck in his ways.
Yeah.
He's still watching Iron Eagle. He's still drinking Coors beer.
Yeah.
He's still wearing 80s clothes.
Where did you get those Coors? Like, who's making that for him? Because I'm like...
I don't know.
In Denver, Colorado, they still make those bottles, and they sell those bottles in the stores. They don't sell them worldwide.
With the twister.
Only in Colorado. It's the only place you can get those.
With the twister.
Because I checked. I love the beer that he's drinking. I'm not going to say what it is. Banquet is not paying us. Yeah. So, those beers are good.
Okay.
The bottle beer is always good. It was just great. I really like the fact that they were building the characters this season. Because that's what I told Lou. I'm like, yo, you know what they're doing, right? They building the characters. Yeah, this is going to be the season of the build. Yeah. Because what's going to come next season, is they really gonna come with?
Yeah, because they what a lot of people fail is to realize is that these characters are old, right? Between Ralph Macchio and Lawrence, they're the older characters, so we know about those. The older folks know about those. They got to build up the kids now.
Yeah.
So if you notice, it was more about the kids. And it was almost like similar, like going back. Because
they did everything the same
way,
but not the same.
Right.
From back in the days.
Right.
I love
they had
how
the dance. They had, you know, the party.
Yup.
You know, they made everything, you know, more modern, but with the same quality and with the same messages too. Because with the influences, with the bullying.
Yup.
You know, with losing the girl and then getting pissed off.
Peeing on your bed.
The same shit that they did in the 80s, they did it now.
What do you think about Hawk and the way that they showed his character developing now as compared to the Hawk when they show you him as an older person?
It's a life lesson.
Yeah, they show you if he goes that way, what could happen.
Yep.
Where he could end up in life and his regrets, right?
Yep.
So a lot of regrets.
But that's perfect because, like I said, as a lesson, it shows you that, you know, he took bullying so much to the extent like, okay, that's it. I'm tired of getting bullied. Now I'm doing all the fucking bullying. Yeah. And this is what could happen, really.
Yeah, it does happen. You have those that are tired of getting bullied and they're gonna stick up for themselves. Then you got those that's tired of bullying and now they so angry.
They forget.
They start, you know, pushing that anger towards the innocent kids, even if they are their best friends. You know, and that's really what happens in real life.
I like the scene, and I'm skipping through different things, but I like when they bring the old crew back.
Oh, that was touching.
That was just
because I couldn't figure out until they said who was who. Yep. Because I'm like, wait.
It's been so many years.
It's been so many.
Because Ralph Macchio still looks like Ralph Macchio.
Some of them aged like
differently,
really differently. Like they had to tell you who the characters were, and they're like, "Oh."
And Johnny looks like Johnny still.
Yeah.
And Kreese, of course, will never change that.
Yeah,
face.
he's
such a great actor. Like he, to me, is like if you see him in the street, you really think he's like that. Like,
yeah,
that's
you ready
how
to take
really
a swing
good.
at him and shit. Like,
yeah,
fuck you, man.
He just makes me mad.
Why you do that to the Cobra Kai, man?
He just makes me mad.
So, do you think we're talking about Kreese? And when they were giving Johnny like advice, they told him like he will never change. He's he's a snake, kind of like Ralph Macchio when he says the snake in the grass when he throws that little YouTuber. I thought that was great. That was great.
That was great.
Like the little.
What does the snake do?
That was corny shit. That was funny.
It was funny to us.
Yeah, but that's the beef. What I like is that they show. Beef back in the 80s when they showed it was actual beef, right? They were fighting, they fucked them up, they beat them up, everything. Beef now is all social media.
Yep.
Yeah, internet bullying.
Yep.
So they showed
internet
that.
thugging.
Yeah, so they showed that with the older guys, and you're like, really? They're gonna do like this video contest on YouTube and everything. And he was like, yeah, make sure you show the Cobra coming in at the end and show.
Unfucking believable, man.
But what I like too is that there's certain lessons in there, right? When they small little lessons about when people tell you let's make a deal and you do a shake hand deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, I'm telling you, this show is a lesson for these millennials and these young kids coming up. Don't trust nobody. There's too much trust going on nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that.
Everybody's your bro. Everybody's your sis. Nah.
Your bro's trying to fuck your sis, my nigga.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's true.
And then it caught Hawk off guard. And I'm just going to keep going into different things that caught me when two girls was kissing.
Yeah, because he thought he was still macking.
Yeah.
Watch this. And
But then what,
that was great.
What got me that I loved was he put the little moon.
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, but this means forever.
Yeah, she said, I didn't tell you to do that. You did that on your own.
We've seen that
another lesson
in the world where you see people go and they put their whole X on there and they have to change. And some people just change the letters. They just
or they do like a little cover up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
They just do a Black Panther to cover the fucking letter in this shit. That's the old school way.
You know, one of the best scenes for me is when the guys got together for the last time.
Yeah.
When he only had them 24 hours. You know, and they made me look at Lou. I was like, if only we all had that moment where we could just go right back to our little 2 Live cruise when we was kids.
Yeah.
And have that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like that was priceless.
That was
priceless,
great.
And a lot of people don't get to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was really amazing to see, even though it was just a movie.
And for me, that part, I loved it. Right? It's supposed to be an emotional part. A lot of people would probably get teary-eyed and really emotional. For me, it made me feel good though, because it was like, damn, son, he got to live his best life
at the end,
the last 24 hours. They even got into a fight.
I was waiting for it. I'm like, oh, they gonna have to go. They gotta
go down, son.
Yeah.
They went down. They kicked ass too. So, you know.
That was great.
And then I had to go say Lawrence couldn't kick. His kicks weren't that high, that he was getting old. And then the next scene, he just fucking kicks the guy dead in his face. Isis just turns to me like, so much for him being old, huh?
Nah, they definitely... I like the karate in this season better than the karate in the first season, because now they added moves. They showed that they developed.
Yep.
And I like when Johnny says to them, like, you the champ for what? That already passed. You got to keep moving forward. If you don't keep moving forward, then
you're not learning nothing.
You're not learning.
Because that's what he went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you got to improve. And then he's like, we don't have to be good. We don't have to be bad, but in life there's gray, and it's true. There's a lot of gray. Like people always choose sides. Like you, even in everything you do, is either this or that, right?
It's the Yankees or the Red Sox.
But there's a lot of gray where you could fit in, and that I think that's the biggest lesson in the whole show is that you can't say I'm for Cobra Kai or this group. There's a middle. But now that goes to prove that's what's gonna happen, because there's no more Cobra Kai.
Nope.
For Johnny. At least that's my impression of season 2.
Chris took over. Like he's gonna take over that.
There's no more Cobra Kai.
Nope.
So now you have Cobra Kai. Well, Mr. Miyagi also Dojo is done too.
Yeah, Miyagi Dojo. His daughter
so
got
now do you
up.
do that gray where it's like Cobra Kai / Mr. Miyagi Dojo turn into what? What would be the name?
Well, what I could see happening is fucking these two rivals, senseis, getting together to finish off the one sensei, because he's unbeatable. Yeah. These two suckers can't beat him.
Yeah,
he's the master.
But this is where Lawrence and Machio have the one up, because Lawrence knows how Kreese is. So now he could teach the Miyagi Do kids, this is what you need to do, because this is what's going to happen.
And most likely,
because the Machio's, he doesn't know, but the dude does. So if they get together, they're going to be the best of both worlds, rather than just being what Kreese knows.
You know, I'm going to say something before we continue. I'm sad for Joey. Or Johnny. Sorry. Johnny.
Who the hell is Joey?
Yeah, Johnny.
I feel sad for Johnny.
Man, Johnny.
He was about to get some Latino buns.
Oh man.
God.
He ruined it.
But what an ending. I thought the kid was dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's a kill right
The director doing that shot.
Amazing.
The fact that he paused and did the flashback before the final blow, because that was the final blow, and he showed you one character went forward, one character took a couple steps back, and that gives me the chills, because now it's like Kreese's whole thing was always about he's a manipulator. There's somebody out there that he can manipulate now. Mm-hmm. Johnny's son being out there and being mad at this both fathers, because those are his two fathers now.
Yep.
He only has one option,
and
that's to go to Cobra Kai. So it's just like you guys saying that he knows a lot about the other crew, and now he has a secret weapon.
Well, now, yeah, that's right, because now the kid knows about Miyagi Do.
Yeah, but then it's will Hawk take him in, because Hawk is in Cobra Kai, so it's like is that like a he's on the outs, like where is he? He's like just on a different crew, like he's gone now, and he has no allies.
Oh my God!
And his pops just his pops always said, I'm going to have to choose between my two kids. Mm-hmm. And he felt like he made a mistake choosing his true son instead of the person that he accepted as his son.
Yep.
So then it's like, all of that is like family drama because now you have to choose between two. Do you really have to choose, or do you do the gray route and try to make them peaceful? How do you make them peaceful when one almost killed you?
Killed the other.
Killed the other.
And you know, I don't really think he meant to do that. It's just, that's what happened.
I think he meant to do it.
I don't think he meant to do it, but at the time that he did it, he had that Cobra Kai mentality, like, no mercy.
It was a fucking war.
He knew that he sacrificed. He knew that he gave him mercy. Mm-hmm. Because he had him pinned to the floor and he let off. He didn't just get out of there on some move. He let him out. Like, okay.
But remember, the reason why he did it was because he did it to him in the tournament.
True.
So he was like, oh, payback is a bitch. Now I'm gonna fuck your ass up. True. And by mistake, he kicked him over the rail.
But that's your whole thing is supposed to be balanced.
He wasn't, nigga, the fight, you ain't balanced.
So, but not,
it was a great last fucking episode.
Yeah. I don't care who the fuck you are.
It was just wow.
If you're not a professional boxer or a professional MMA fighter, ain't no balance, son. You go in the middle, you fucking somebody up, and you gonna put them to sleep.
Well, Mr. Miyagi always told them you gotta be in the middle. You gotta be that balance.
He's not the original Mr. Miyagi student.
What do you think about the new girl interest?
Tori.
I
thought she was great for the show. Because you need a female rival. Yeah. The other girl with the glasses.
I think that made the season.
She's nice. You know, she got a little, you know.
You talking about the butch?
She's not a butch, I don't think. She's a butch?
I don't know. She never gave me the...
she never gave me I don't think she gave me the impression of an innocent girl.
You talking about the light-skinned black girl?
Yeah. She gave me the impression of the shy, innocent girl. She got a little mean streak in her, but she not going to be the rival.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they had to bring another female to be that bitch.
And where did she even come from? She just came into the dojo?
She just moved in, like, she's new to the fucking
She just moved in.
And I think there's a lot more behind her.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna come to find out.
We just know a little bit about her. That's the development, I'm telling you.
What if
you're gonna say
tinfoil hat.
He's gonna say exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay, shut up.
What if Kreese is the reason? Because when she came into the dojo and she did whatever, he was like, he already promoted her like, well, she's gonna be good. She's good for the dojo.
Not only that, they came in at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe they family.
I'm definitely thinking that she's related or something to
I wasn't thinking that she was related to him. I was thinking she was related to Ali in some way.
To Ali?
That could be even a crazy
like
twist.
Two sisters?
No.
Who's
so
Ali?
like the
so
daughter.
Like the daughter.
Yeah,
Ali is the
that's
old
what I'm
girl.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
the old
girlfriend. The old
yes.
I want that old thing
back. Phone, and she sent him a little Facebook request. Yeah. He missed out on that.
Yeah. Now, what if Tori's her daughter? Because that's the way it's like looking like everybody that's in there is related to somebody somehow. The only one that's not related is Miguel. Poor Miguel.
What's the kid's name? The one that looks like Jonathan Brandis? The one with the hair. What's his name? The one that kicked him over the bench.
That's a good question. We watched the show on camera.
Don't he remind you of... You know who Jonathan Brandis is?
He reminds me of him a little bit.
I wonder if that's his son. Because he looked just like him. But, you know, he died of suicide. He R.I.P. Listen, man, it was a great season. I'm mad that me and Louie binge-watched it. And I'm just mad. I just be mad. Because now I got to wait a whole nother year.
I don't think it's going to be a year.
Wasn't it a year already?
It was a year.
It was 8 months.
Damn.
We don't have to wait that long. They did this on purpose. They wanted to make sure that people were going to watch it the way that they did.
People are watching it, man.
Guess where it's going next?
The best thing they did for it is making it free.
Listen.
It ain't going to be free next season.
If it leaves YouTube, it's going to lose its feel. I really hope that they don't do that. Because it sounds nice, the money's nice, the offer's nice.
And they don't need the money.
But sometimes it loses the feel. And then it becomes too...
Robbie.
Yeah. Listen, man. His mom was going to freaking rehab. Allegedly.
His mom is living her best life.
Listen.
She's a fucking.
And then what's gonna happen? You know, she's going on to rehab. What Ralph Macchio gonna do? Kick him to the streets? Or he's gonna have to go back? He has to go live with his father.
No, he can't. He's on a run.
Oh yeah,
he's wanted for attempted murder.
We don't even know what happened to him.
Last
we saw him, he had kicked him down the staircase or off the rail, and that was it. They didn't even show him again.
That's what leads me to believe that he is on the run. And he's not gonna go to his father's house.
Well, you're right. He's gonna be on the run.
He's gonna be on the run. And I think that Ken Dawg is right. I think that homeboy gonna pick him up.
You think Ralph Macchio is gonna leave the town now?
Daniel-san is not leaving the town.
He owns that town.
He owns the fucking town.
I mean, you know, but now he has
LaRusso fucking Mercedes.
But his daughter got fucked up.
She got her ass whooped.
And that's gonna be all around town.
Yeah,
is that going to affect his business? Is that going to affect everything else?
What I think is going to happen is when it starts off next season, both won't have a dojo. Because after just what happened, they're both going to be going through turmoil in their lives. So the only person that's going to have a dojo is Cobra Kai. And Cobra Kai is going to have the biggest following because he had the whole school looking at him like, oh, look at how badass we are, whatever. So everybody's going to be Cobra Kai. And they're going to be winning tournaments and all that stuff. And then it's going to be like those kids are doing so many bad things and bullying everybody that there has to be a dojo to come and step up to them. And the only way it's going to work is if those two come together.
Yeah.
And then you start next season, someone's hurt.
I think
he's going to have to heal. And it's going to take a couple of episodes.
I think the next season is going to start with Miguel in a fucking wheelchair getting fed fucking juicy juice.
Damn.
That's how I think it's gonna start.
I really thought he was dead. I was like,
well, we don't know. He might be dead.
You were shocked? Like at the end, like he's dead. Like, yo, they killed him.
They showed it so slow and they did so
and his neck hit in the corner of the freaking
everything.
I'm like, oh shit! Like word.
I'm like, this is bullshit. I was like, I can't believe they ended this shit
when they showed Samantha looking, and she was like, "What did you do?
What did you do?"
I was like rewatching Power when he's screaming like,
it was the same minute, right? Angela got shot.
Angela. Go back to Rocky. Rocky.
Power coming soon.
Back to Rocky, back to everything. Yeah. All of that is the same. They're using all of the same, the same blueprint. But
that was just great,
so good
man.
To see that.
It was so good. I'm just mad. I gotta wait.
I think they from what I understood and what I read, October is the date that they're coming back.
October.
Yeah, because
June, July, August, September. That's 5 months.
And looks, when you watch the season, you could tell that they chopped the season. So what I think they did is they filmed like a movie and they picked episodes to show us because it doesn't look like it's supposed to play out that way. So definitely
this is gonna be backstory.
So
yeah.
So I think what happened is they just played it for us out of sync. So they already have episodes ready for the third season.
Well, I'm ready for it.
I think they already have it.
How many episodes was the first season? 10? It wasn't 10. It was
10. It's 13.
13.
Damn, they shitted us 3 episodes.
Yeah, but
so
that's the way.
So that's what I think. I think they weren't sure if they were going to renew it, and now that they're going to renew it, they already have 3 episodes already on deck.
Oh my god!
So it's easier for them to come back with a couple more episodes and whatever. And now that it's free, I'm like, YouTube needs another show, right? Because you have a great show, but you can't burn that out. Like, you gotta have another show.
You gotta keep this momentum, and them bringing back something from the 80s that was so popular.
Well, do you think that, what show would you want to see if they have to tell a story, like a good movie that had a good story that you like, man, I would love to see that as a series? Thinking about all the shows that you watch.
I don't know.
So like, old movies, Babysitter.
Rocky.
But Rocky was already doing Creed and all these movies, so you really can't do that.
What about The Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club
that's true. The backstories of that would be crazy.
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club.
Because we just know what we know, and that's it.
Yep.
The Breakfast Club would be good.
Yeah, because we know nothing.
We don't know nothing.
We know nothing of all of those.
They were just in detention.
And they all
that was
alive.
it.
My
they all alive.
Ghostbusters would be a good show for me.
on how they started, or like Future?
I would just go from Future.
So I have a question. Out of Cobra Kai season 1 and 2, which one is your favorite?
2, because it grew. It's growing into something, and it's showing you what each character is about in this series. It tells you what Daniel's son's agenda is. It tells you what his wife's agenda, his kid's agenda. We don't even get the son. We don't even get to see him. It's like, the little girl in Power that you see her like one episode.
All he wants to do is eat grilled cheese and shit. Like he just
and play video games and shit. Everybody has their agenda, and each episode shows it. My favorite character this year gotta be the guy from Home Depot.
Spike? What's his name? Spike?
Spiral.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Is it Spike?
When he had the liquor tied to his hands.
What an idiot.
And he was trying to open up the sliding door.
That was classic. And then there's a moment that I forgot that really made me feel like, man, I'm a sucker for moments like this. Is when we were talking about Miyagi and they showed the dude fishing. And I was like, they're gonna computer generate him. I was like, is this gonna be a flashback?
Damn.
And then it was like he meets him and it's like it's not Mr. Miyagi, but he looked from a distance, looked like Miyagi.
Wouldn't it have been crazy if he would have looked just like Miyagi and he would have been like, yeah, I'm Mr. Miyagi's son.
Bring freaking what's his name? Bring what's that dude's name?
Jackie Chan?
Bring Jackie Chan.
Oh hell no!
Well, he could play his son, like his lost son that he never knew.
Oh, brother, twin brother, some shit. Just bring him in. What I also like too was there's a couple episodes I really like. I like that when they're in the skating ring and they both with their significant other. Everyone's been in a relationship where they go and they meet. They're in a rebound relationship.
Yep.
And then you meet the person that you really want to be with, and you run into them, and you're like, "Why are you with this bitch? Or why are you with this dude?" Like this, and you both looking at each other like, y'all both stupid because y'all chose the worst people out of everybody to be with, and then y'all end up in a stupid fight. That to me was pretty cool, and seeing the girls go at it, and then everyone accusing each other of everything.
Wow.
That was like a me. And then
I'm sorry. Don't mean to break up.
Yeah.
You know what I would like to see? Top Gun.
Top Gun would be a.
We don't know much about them motherfuckers, right?
No, but one of the guys obviously died.
All right, he's dead. So what? We move on. He got kids.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Tom Cruise smashed Homegirl.
Yeah, Kelly
and
McGinnis,
she left.
Kelly McGinnis.
Who's not to say she was pregnant?
There's a Top Gun show, I think. I think there's one already.
Top Gun? Nah, they're trying to bring back a movie.
Yeah, okay.
They're trying to bring him back. I don't know about bringing her back. She don't look the same, but whatever.
Or maybe they'll bring back Iron Eagle.
Oh man,
he did mention it.
Yeah, all the
maybe that was a little something, Maybe that was a little something.
They mentioned it 1, 2, and 3.
Damn.
Who's Ali gonna mess up more?
Danielson.
Ooh, child.
The way it seemed to me that the flame, the reason why they destroyed this dude's relationship is because Ali had.
You know what, babe? We need to binge watch Karate Kid 1 and Karate Kid 2.
I
need to.
I think Ali has a closer bond to Johnny because you would have thought that like Russo would have been with her. But in the third one, he ends up in love with a Asian chick or Japanese.
That was 2 or 3.
No, that was.
I think it was 2.
Was that 2?
Yeah, when she's making the tea and it's a storm outside.
Yeah, because 3 was when he joined Cobra Kai.
Okay, so that's.
We need to watch it and we need to do another review on this shit.
Yeah, so
we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch the Karate Kid original 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna give our review. You know, that's not bad.
But
we should go back and watch.
3 is the one with the girl, right?
No, that's 4.
Listen, we only doing the originals. I'm not doing the revamping. I'm not doing none of that.
You're not doing the one?
I'm not doing with Jaden Smith.
With Jaden Smith?
No, I'm not.
He's an icon, though.
I don't care. He ain't my icon. He's an icon for these fucking millennials, not me.
Yo.
Oh, there is 3.
There's 3, I'm telling you.
But the one that he's with the
so
Oriental chick.
It's 3.
Okay, it's 3.
So then what's number 2? that's why we gotta watch it.
See, number 2 is the one where he lost his right of mind of thinking because Mr. Miyagi was like, "That's it. You accomplished what you wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
Why do you want to go off?" And he went and became Cobra Kai. You don't remember when he said that in this season?
Yeah, but I was Cobra Kai once.
Oh,
I don't remember watching it as a kid.
I think that's a great idea. I think that we should watch old movies.
Okay.
And freaking do a review of the old movie once in a while.
All right, so
I want to do it because I want to have more of an understanding.
Yeah, so this is part 1 of Cobra Kai review. We're going to come back in more in depth.
Because we were kids. We didn't have we're not going to look at the movie with the same perspective that we are now.
I agree for part 2.
You see these folks?
Part 2, I don't remember part 2 clearly. I just remember it as one gigantic story.
Yeah. It's because we were kids.
So we're going to make it a group thing? We'll just sit there and watch Karate Kid?
We do have the movie room.
We do. Yeah. And the pool coming soon.
I'm going to put the projector.
The projector out there?
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy, son. They sell it too.
Yeah.
The one that you can put outside with the bubble. But anyway.
So I like 2 better than season 2 better than season 1. And the reason why, because I felt everybody had a stake in season 2.
See? Yep. Same thing I said.
If the 2 little kids that were like friends, all the friends.
Yes.
Then when the security guard came, picked them up, was like, man, y'all little niggas was.
The frenemies situation was good. The fact that when they show you that Cobra Kai is changing from Cobra Kai to something else.
It was changing.
And you're like, there's a division even in the crew. Before anything happened, there was already a division. Like Hawk wanted to be the man. And Johnny wanted to be the man. And then you see the older generation, Hawk and Johnny are very close.
Yep.
So
they have that dinner together, and they realize they have a lot in common.
Yeah.
They don't even realize it. They're letting some bullshit from back in the day really stop them from getting together.
You talking about Johnny and Daniel's son? Yes.
Yeah.
So now I look at it like you got to look at Johnny's kid, and he's gonna have to go find his mother wherever she's at. You know, because she's the only one that could probably help him. He already has beef with the dudes that he used to hang out with. So he has problems with everybody. He has problems with Cobra Kai. He has problems with Russo. He has problems with his old crew that he just steal wallets.
Now I got a major question here. If Miguel is alive, and he comes back and he recovers,
he's definitely alive.
Where does he go? Does he go Cobra Kai with his friend, or does he go no more karate? Because his mom said
that's no more karate.
No more karate for him?
There's no more karate, and then eventually, I think, with the girlfriend being there and wanting to help him.
That's the rehab.
That's the rehab. She gonna be wiping his leg, you know. That's the rehab.
Because,
happy ending.
The kid is upset because she kissed him and she didn't tell him about it.
Yep.
So that shit just made him crazy.
That's war right there.
What made him lose his cool is when he's like, but she really loves me.
He's like,
because when you truly believe that,
fucking millennials,
the ceiling just broke after that. It's like,
it was a great fight scene though. It really was. And when security came, had one by the neck, like, all right, y'all 2 little niggas, y'all come in. Then another nigga said, man, fuck this, I'll get paid enough for this shit.
How many times we've had battle royales in the Bronx?
Yeah, in the Bronx. That's right.
Lockdown.
With the cops.
School
with
lockdown.
The fucking horses. Taft High School. Google that shit. Absolutely.
Taft High School in the Bronx.
Nowadays, what kids doing? They're shooting up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
they're going on the internet talking shit and killing their character.
They can't use their hands no more.
Nope.
They got no hand skills. Yeah, they got no hand skills.
They got to use the pistols. So
man, great season, man.
What do you give this season, Ice Baby?
Oh,
no. 1 to 5.
1 to 5. It gets a 6, man.
Oh wow.
There was nothing wrong with this season.
No. There wasn't a dull moment for me.
The only thing that had me, I'm like, when they got to episode 10, I'm like, they ain't got no more.
Man, I was like, this is bullshit.
I was like a fat kid in the freaking buffet line. I'm like, where's the chicken?
The chicken.
No more chicken.
The mama biscuits.
What the fuck do you have? You don't even got no pudding, motherfucker.
Damn, it was
So
just great.
I'm assuming you're gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, it was the best show, unexpected show in a long time.
It's the best
for
show
me.
of this year so far.
Yeah, but I do have some shows to talk about. I think notable shows that people should watch. Hannah, which is a good show. If you see that, people who don't have cable or whatever, check that on your Fire Stick.
There's so many shows.
Hannah, H8, yeah, I think
There's
it's
so
double
many
N-A.
shows I want to watch, right?
Yeah.
But Ice Baby don't watch TV like that. And it's hard to pique her interest with certain things. Like The Umbrella Academy.
What I do is I pick one show that I like, one show that she likes, and then the other shows that I know that she has no interest in,
You binge always by yourself.
I binge by myself. And then sometimes she'll come and watch it with me, and it's okay because I watch shows twice. Like I watch seasons twice because you always miss something.
That's true.
You always
And
miss
there's
something.
times where I don't watch shit that he's watching. He's watching. I'm like, yo, this is a fucking good
Yeah,
show. Like,
and-
stop watching it without me. He's still watching it without
Yeah,
me.
so I don't mind. Like we'll go back and watch it. Like my wife watches the show like 5 times because she can't go through a freaking season for the life of her. So we watch shows over and over and over.
Well, now that I have a 2-week break, I go back to school. But then after June 27th, I'll be off all the way through like the ending of August, beginning of September. So that's gonna be a great time for me to be able to binge watch because I don't have any school.
We got Power coming up.
Listen, I'm gonna watch Power whether I'm in school or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hannah's a good show. Stranger Things, not Stranger Things. Well, you guys see Stranger Things.
She's not into Stranger Things.
Okay.
I've seen it. It's the second season. It's getting old.
Okay.
The Oath.
I could do without.
The Oath.
That's what we need to watch.
How many seasons is The Oath?
It's in season 2.
So
All right, well, why don't we just do that? Because
do
this
that.
Game of Thrones shit, 10, 15, 20 fucking seasons, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm gonna do that shit on my own.
Fucking Dungeons and Dragons and shit.
You know, I'm gonna go get some medicine tomorrow night.
Oh,
Game of
Lord.
Thrones it is.
Whatever, man.
I want to see dragons. Fucking dragons. Fucking.
What are you talking about?
There's dragons be
man.
fucking dragons,
Listen, man,
bro.
go out there and watch Cobra Kai,
Yeah,
man.
go support that.
You
Watch
are not
Cobra
going
Kai.
to be
It's one of
disappointed,
the
man.
best shows
Amazing.
out. It is the best show out there.
It really is.
Better than Game of Thrones. I said it. It is better than Game of Thrones. It has everything that you want instead of dragons. And if you want dragons, you got Hawk. There's a dragon in Hawk. He's a dragon. Just enter the dragon.
Damn.
Well,
But that
thank
is
you,
it.
people, for joining us
Yes.
here at Real Hood Reviews, brought to you by Hood News Media.
Oh, and I got to give a shout out to the Next Podcast for hosting Hood News Media's own Ken Dawg.
All right.
Shout out to Next, man. I ain't meet you guys yet, man, but we appreciate the love.
Yes.
Xbox.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Xbox 448, definitely a good dude. If you haven't watched their podcast, Next Podcast is on video games, everything about Xbox, and sometimes it's all about PlayStation. So if you like games, just check them out. Next Podcast.
All right.
And now that Ice Baby is back with us, it's going to be more potting, so you know what that means. His Stories is on the way. We got to do
Shit.
Bodega Sports NBA.
I already got my predictions, but you know, it's not for this show.
It's not for this show.
And BX Lou, I got a little something I'm cooking up for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be something that's going to probably happen like every day.
Every day?
Yeah, I got a lot
Man,
of...
I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Every day I got something on my mind, so...
Yeah,
Hood Thoughts.
Word.
It's going to be called Hood Thoughts.
Suena bien.
So from BX Lou, Ice Baby, and Ken Dawg, hey...